Good morning, Kate. My name's Yolanda. How are you?
Hi, Yolanda. Looking forward to meeting you.
It's lovely to meet you too. Today we're going to get a program up and running for you. You've just come over to this gym. I know that you have trained at other gyms. Is that correct?
That's right.
Okay, so fitness is part of your regular activity?
Yep, certainly is.
Fantastic. We're excited to have you. What I'm going to do is I've noticed you've already completed your form and I've got all your personal details here. So what I'd like to do today is just run through the pre-exercise questionnaire in relation to health issues.
Yes.
And the reason that we do that is so that we can find out if there is anything that we need to take into consideration when we put together a plan for you so that we can ensure that you get the maximum benefit from any plan that we do.
Thank you.
And we don't want to cause any injury. So I noticed here that you've asked, do you have a heart condition? I'm sorry, the question is, do you have a heart condition? And you've ticked no. Okay, so there's no heart conditions in your family history. Do you feel chest pain when exercising?
No.
Do you feel chest pain when you're not exercising?
No.
That's great. Do you lose balance due to dizziness or ever lose consciousness?
No.
Okay. Do you take any medication that may negatively be affected by exercise?
No.
Terrific. Now you have ticked just one of these, okay? Do you have any injury or illness that may negatively affected by exercise? And you've mentioned your left knee and your left thumb joint.
Yeah.
Okay. So these injuries, did they occur a while ago? Or is it?
Yeah, I've got arthritis in my left thumb joint, so it flares up and goes away. And in the past, just work around that. When it's bad, I don't do hand weights or anything. I try to sort of work around that. And with my left knee, it's currently being seen to. I've just had an MRI on it. About to probably have surgery, but I've got it bandaged up. And as long as I'm not doing any real twisting movement, I can pretty much do everything else except running.
Okay, so are you on any kind of medication?
No,
Pain management?
Cultural occasionally for if it gets bad, it aches and all. But otherwise, no.
So it sounds to me like you know your body.
Yeah.
You're getting it treated professionally. You know where where your body may be weak and how to look after that. So at any time when we're doing any exercises, I want you to obviously listen to your body like you have been and let me know if there's any added strain or stress on your body. And we'll certainly be taking into account both of those injuries when we put together a plan. But I note that you do exercise regularly, and so that's beneficial because you know your body and you know what you can and can't do. The last question is, do you have any bone or joint problems that may negatively affect you by exercise? And we've talked about your thumb. Okay, so just keep an eye on that and let me know if the pain is more than you're able to cope with. When you exercise, would you say with your knee, for example, what level of pain would you have between 0 and 10 for an average exercise session that you would do, like 0 being it's perfectly fine and 10 being agony?
No, I get about a 2 because I've been managing it. I just don't do things that hurt it.
Fantastic. And same with your thumb?
Yep, I stop if it starts to hurt. If it's flared up, in a pump class, for example, with the shoulder press, that because the weight's right across that joint, I'll miss that. I won't do that exercise. Okay. But I'll still work around and do something else.
Great. You just continue to listen to your body. Yeah. Now, in relation to goals, I noticed you've ticked a few goals, which is fantastic. What would you say would be your number one goal?
Lose weight.
Great, excellent. Well, that's good to know. Okay, what we're going to do today is I'm going to put together a plan for you, which we'll revisit in 4 to 6 weeks' time. Okay, because you are more advanced than a beginner, so we'll put something suitable together for you. But for the purpose of today's assessment, what we're going to be doing, we're going to run through a few things. First one being we're going to do a quick warm-up on the bike, because the stationary bike is a lot less pressure on your joints, particularly your knee. So we'll get you on the bike and just do a warm-up on the bike. Then we're going to do a flexibility test and a muscle endurance test. Okay? Both of those are very, very quick and easy. And the purpose of doing those tests is so that we have something to measure when we come back in 4 to 6 weeks' time, or each time we come back and revisit your how you're doing, we'll have something to measure by. So they're very quick and very easy. We're also going to do a little bit of strength work today and a little bit of cardio work. And of course we're going to end off with a stretch. Okay? So it's very important that you stay hydrated today in every session, which you would obviously know, so we'll make sure you've got some water before we start the session. And if at any time, you know, you find that something is too much, just obviously let me know. And I think this is going to be fine.
Okay, thanks, Joel. Sounds good.